And this is Reese. And this is
This is
Soft
Soft
30.
30. And of course, we have DJ Q Wave. And
Wave.
we have D. How y'all
D.
doing?
Okay, what's up? What's up?
Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap.
I was going to try it, but I ain't even finna look stupid on this camera. Hold T, y'all. I went to brunch like 2 weeks ago and somebody recorded me, right? These ass recorded me. And I looked just like my dad dancing, and it was just a fucking mess. And now I was already very, very insecure when I go out and dance and stuff. That's why I don't dance until I get drunk. And that video made me so much more insecure, y'all. I swear to goodness.
I think you know how to dance.
I was just looking like a little old lady with my two-step. I ain't like it at all. Made me very, very insecure. I got big ass. But anyway, so let me get on to my week. I feel like I had a really, really long week. I definitely had a long day. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I got some sunburn going on. Okay. So here, my forehead, I didn't realize how bad it was until I turned on my ring light. And I was making a video this morning for TikTok, and I'm gonna tell you about that in a minute. But so, and then I realized how sunburned I am. It's ridiculous. I look crazy. Oh, gosh. But anyway, so Sunday was my mom's birthday, and we went to Atlantic City for the beach. So I was there out there in the beach all day, and y'all know I don't sleep anywhere. So I'm gonna sleep, of course, in the sun, and just got burnt up. Just got burnt up.
I don't know why you did that.
Yo, my shoulders were burning like crazy. And y'all know, I ain't getting sunburned since like 2 years ago when I was in Mexico. That was the last time I got sunburned. I don't know why I get sunburned like this. It's ridiculous. Then it's my skin gonna start peeling and I'm gonna look all nasty. I don't like it. Oh my gosh. But I love the sun so much that I take the chance every time. But anyway, so the beach was super fun. I think my mom did enjoy her birthday. They were actually there for a whole week, so I'm glad they had a really good time. And
Happy
then
birthday, Mom.
I said that last week, girl. You late.
Why would you say it again?
Happy birthday, mommy. So but yeah, what else happened this week? It was a whole lot of stuff that happened this week, but this week was my last week for summer camp at my job, y'all. So we took the kids to it's like a Harriet Tubman underground museum state park thingy. So we took our kids there and then we took them fishing. Hence the reason why I am double sunburned down, because I was in the sun again all day today fishing. And I got off an hour late. I was working 11 hours today, and I don't like that shit because I don't get paid overtime. I don't like it. But anyway, the kids had a very, very nice time. I dragged Naya out the house. She had a nice time. My girl was sunburnt too. So, but I did have a really, really good time. And I'm super excited about it. But anyway, I'm keep on going with my check-in.
Right.
So, y'all, my birthday is in less than 2 months, okay? And if any of y'all
less than 1 month?
It's less than 1 month? God damn.
Oh, go ahead. I like.
Okay. So if any of y'all followers want to give me a gift, here it is. Okay. So I really, really, really want to do a DNA ancestry. Okay. It's like $100 or something. Okay. 5 of y'all can pitch in $20 and there you go right there. Obviously I can pay for it by myself. Yeah, however, my birthday is so close that I might as well wait. Might as well wait. So yeah, if don't nobody get it for me, then I'm gonna go ahead and get it myself. But I think I really, really want to get it. I really want to know like just some of my like where I'm from. I just feel like I'm just here lost. I don't know anything. I don't know what kind of Native American my dad's side is, and I don't know what side, like what part of Africa is my mom's side. Like, so I just really, really want to know. It's been on my mind for a super long time, and I was supposed to get it a while ago, and then I never did. And then by the time I thought about it again, like I said, my birthday was coming up. I was like, fuck it. So if any of y'all want to give me a birthday gift, that'll be it. Okay, that's spectacular. I don't need trips to Dubai or nothing. Simple. Girl. But anyway, y'all, so I was gonna say I did not make. I am a part of though a TikTok, right? And it's a lesbian how you say the word throuple? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so and we are getting some likes, y'all. I hope we get to start making some money off that thing, because that was really the only point in making it, is to try to make some money off of it. So I think we had it about a week now, and we got quite a few. One of our videos got over 100,000 views. And we got a few thousand likes and a couple thousand followers, just in that little bit of time. So hopefully it keeps going. However, I'm not really doing nothing but the video part. So, I can't really say much about it. Like, I'm not even logged into the account. I had the password, but I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not one to good promote. I'm not a good promoter. Mm-hmm. If I would have did it, we probably would have been at like 10 followers. Like, I don't think my Instagram got followers in at least a year. I swear to goodness. So, yeah, but I was excited about doing it, but then I got unexcited when I had to make videos. I was like, I do what?
Yeah, stuff.
Right. And I'm just like, I don't want to do no dancing videos. I don't want to do no singing. I might not want to do no skits. So, but if I really, really want to try to, get it going somewhere, I guess I better follow whatever rules, they tell me that we got to follow. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I ain't huge on any other social media, other than Instagram. Instagram entertains me. So I don't really know much about the other ones. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know much about Instagram, like, where you're supposed to post, which is all that crap. I don't know, bare minimum.
Like it's like a certain time you're supposed to get like the most views and
yeah. So it's just like, I'm like, I don't know about it, but yeah, I'm excited and stuff. I'm sorry I look like trash, y'all. Like I said, I worked super long. I just been working, huh?
You don't look bad.
Oh, okay. All week I have been just working like super long hours, and then I still clean in the evenings. And so I'm just tired. But I will say, with the cleaning company, we hired a few more people, and they have actually been working out. I'm surprised, because I didn't want to hire these folk. Kiki was, an advocate for them, and I was just like, yeah, I don't think we should, but they are actually working out, and I'm pretty proud of them. Hopefully none of them watch this and be like, what the hell she's talking about me. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm proud of them and stuff. So yeah, it was, huh? Gosh, but I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know though. But actually, you might know the person though, because I got recommended from one of your brothers recommended him to me. Yeah. Oh well, I don't remember talking to you about it for real. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. My days run together sometimes. But yeah, I was very, very weary about hiring him. Not that I didn't think he would do a good job. I knew he would do a good job. He seems very detail oriented. I was worried because he moves slow. And this ain't no hourly job. Like, you gotta, clean and get out of there. But I really does love that he take his time. But I was just talking to Kiki, and I was like, let him know, like, you don't have to do a deep clean and every single time you go. Like, that's not what they're looking for. So you don't have to, provide that unless you want to. If you want to, absolutely. But I'm like, don't spend 3 hours in a place that only take an hour to get clean, So that's what I was worried about. I was worried that he might, be like, okay, well, I don't think this is for me because I'm here at the places longer or something like that. But no, he he's actually very, very good and open. And he said he about to start taking his wife with him. I was like, I don't care who you take with you. You could take your whole family, get them kids out of bed, everybody go. Long as the place is clean, I truly don't care. So yeah, but yeah, so that's been pretty good and stuff. I feel like I had a shit ton more to talk about, but I'm just having a brain fart because I'm like super tired. So yeah. Anyway, how was your week, Ronnie?
My weekend was great. When I went to where we go? Atlantic City and Philly. Yeah.
In Philly.
Yeah, both of them was good, and I had a good time, and I'm glad my mother had a good time too. But on Friday, I realized I couldn't smell. So then they were kind of like freaking out and shit and kept wearing their masks and stuff, but I kept wearing my mask too. And I ended up going to go get tested for COVID on Saturday, somewhere in Philly. And it came back negative, but I still had to go and get another test. So I ended up, when I came back Monday, it was a little later on Monday, so I ended up going to get a test on Tuesday, which I've been on quarantine all fucking week. So I have been in the house. Well, I went outside yesterday, and I go outside just to walk Bryce, but I do have on my mask and stuff. But this is like, the test didn't come back yet, and I'm sick of being in here, and I'm actually ready to go back to work. And I thought I would never, ever say that, because my job is just not great. And I did.
What's funny is I went and got tested on Tuesday too, and my results aren't back yet. And I'm just like, first of all, I only went because Ronnie went to go get tested, and I'm like, I'm always around her, so I should probably go get tested too. But what the fuck is the results? Like, I don't understand.
It's so weird.
They tell me 24 hours.
Right. I mean, granted, I do have 80 hours of COVID leave, so I'm like, that's fine. But what if I didn't? Like, I don't think everybody's job does that. So I don't know. But it is a lot of, like, 3-4 of my cousins have COVID, and the 3 kids got it from Kip, you know, because they've been going to school. So, and I have watched them a couple days. I want to say maybe Wednesday or Tuesday or something. I was with them, so I watched them for a bit. So I don't know if I got COVID or not. Hopefully I don't.
Most likely not.
Yeah, hopefully I don't. But I still can't smell anything.
I have a theory. You guys want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the new strand of COVID is going around, right? And I know at least 3 people that cannot taste or smell right now. The test has come back, their COVID test has come back negative. I'm thinking that the new strand is still making people lose their taste and their smell. However, the test is not picking up the new strand. However, I did not a lick of research on that, but it makes sense because there's so many people that I know that lost their taste and smell, and normally we don't lose our taste and smell, right? So I don't know, unless they just throwing out any old test now. They could be doing that too.
When I went to get the test in Philly, that dude stick that thing up my nose so fucking far. I'm like, ah! Like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do that no more.
No.
Girl almost hit him. Oh, he lucky. But yeah, I don't know. Your theory could be right though. I'm just ready for the shit to be over. And then they're making it mandatory that we have to get the vaccine.
It's such bullshit.
Which is bullshit. Because if it's against my, like, first of all, I don't even get no vaccine to nothing. Like the flu, none of this shit. Like, I just didn't get none of it. And I'm like, you can't make me. It's against my religion. I don't get vaccine. I don't even take medicine, which is why I still got this cough I don't have for fucking 3 weeks.
But, you know, so when we had our mandatory meeting about it, they said that 3 ways is why we might not be able to get it. Look how my finger is bent. I don't know if y'all ever noticed. That's a fun fact. My finger is bent. So three things. One is the religion. And they said that you might have to get a letter from the pastor. And I died laughing. But anyway, And then 2 is if you have medical reasons of why you may not be able to get the vaccine. And then the 3rd one is if you decide to go get tested every single Monday. Those are reasons of why you may not have to get the vaccine. So I don't know.
I gotta come to work when I go get tested on Monday.
Yeah. They didn't specify, and I probably should have asked because I was asking in my mind. I'm like, dude, if we go get the test and it don't come back to Tuesday, and I'm at work all day Monday, what if I got it? Like, so does that mean I have to go get a rapid test? But I didn't want to say anything.
The rapid test
and then I give them. Oh, I didn't want to give them the idea of it having to be a rapid test because I don't really know where I can go get a rapid test. I know where I can go get a 24-hour test, the next day.
You can get a rapid test from the CVS by Haggis Mall.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
No, but the rapid test is dependent on when you've seen symptoms or not. You can't just say, I want to get COVID tested and get a rapid test. You got to have shown symptoms within the last 72 hours or something like that. They can do the rapid test. Otherwise, they got to do the long form. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Ronnie, hopefully your job does the same. And those are the,
my manager texted me on Tuesday. She was like, I know you're going to fuss at me, but can you reconsider on getting a vaccine very soon? No, bitch, I'm not. No. I'm not considering nothing. I'm not getting it.
And why I hate that the jobs are trying to bully us into getting it. And then even one of my sisters went on a job interview, and during the interview, the guy asked her, "Are you vaccinated?" What?
Yeah, on my job interview.
What? That's crazy.
I said no. No.
And if they don't give you the job because of that, that's fucking, you can sue them.
It's like discrimination.
That is discrimination.
You say you don't think so, D?
I don't know.
Yeah, because technically you can't prove that it's discrimination. You can't prove that that's the reason why they didn't hire you.
Right.
They shouldn't ask the question then. But I don't know. But my thing is, if we're not going to make everybody that come into the center get the vaccine, what's the point? Because the COVID can still go around. Like, we have at least 50 people a day that come in and out of this my job. Like, nobody, I don't even want to get into it. They just need to do better. Like, everybody need to wear their mask and stay their distance, and it needs to be a capacity level. But whatever. I wasn't there this week, so I'm gonna try not to think about it and get stressed out about
all I'm saying is that if 87% of the country is vaccinated, leave us 13% alone. We only gonna get each other sick, right? Leave us alone. Mm-hmm. If we want to take that risk, let us take that risk. Mm-hmm. But since everybody else is vaccinated, even if you catch it, your symptoms won't be as bad. So y'all stay over there on that side, and we gonna stay over here on this side, and everybody gonna mind their business and wash their hands and wear a goddamn mask.
Right. Let's do that.
I understand.
I don't know. And then hopefully my tests come back today. I really want to go back. I mean, it could possibly still come back tonight, but I would really like to go to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised. I ain't hear her say that. I ain't hear her say that in a month, y'all.
For real.
Yeah, go to work or go to work?
Huh?
Yeah, go to work or go to work?
To work.
Oh.
To work.
I mean, twerking is an option too. So
yeah, I'm down for work too. Yeah.
Speaking of twerking, does anybody know if Stadium is open?
I heard they were open.
Because I just been wanting to go see some strippers. But anyway, go ahead.
I don't know. That is a good question. I wonder if they still doing them happy hour with the free open bars and shit. Yeah, we need to find out. But that's pretty much it for my week. I mean, hopefully I can definitely get out the house this weekend because there's a lot of stuff going on that I want to go to. And yeah, I did get a massage today. This guy who do massages came over. I told him that I was supposed to be on quarantine though, but we both had it on masks and I got my massage and it's really great.
You trying to get some quarantine?
Huh?
Some foreign penis. Damn it, that didn't match. That didn't match.
I think
He was trying to get. I don't know. He ain't got no chances.
he ain't got no chances.
Not from getting them from me. I'm not sexually attracted to him. And I told him that maybe last year. This was like after our birthday last year. He asked me was I attracted to him, and don't ask me if you don't really want to know. So I said no.
Definitely.
Huh?
So you don't think he told you he was trying to get at you before?
We talked about him before.
Oh
he was one of the ones that kept trying to like talk to me and
my
like
God, this girl. So why would you act surprised when I say he was trying to get at you?
because I already told him.
Okay.
I mean, maybe he was, and I don't give a fuck if he was. Like you asked me, and I told you, and that's not going to change because you still look the same. Like it don't matter how much time go on. It doesn't matter what you do for me. It doesn't matter. Like lose some, and then maybe we can work
You
something
just
out.
dated a guy that didn't fit your checkbox.
But he fit more than what he do.
All right.
But
Let him live.
yeah. And speaking
I
of
like
him,
the guy that he's talking about.
huh?
I actually like the guy that you're talking about. I think you guys would make a very good couple, and I think that
A guy that treats her nice and has something about himself.
Yeah, he does. I think he does treat her nice. But he also treats me nice. You know, he treats her nicer, but he treats me nice whenever I see him. And then,
That's what I'm saying.
and then, yeah, and I feel like he's not. You know, I don't really know him a whole lot personal, but you know, he definitely is not one of like, you know, the street guys and things like that. So I think that, I think
she don't like that.
because you gave the last guy a chance and he wasn't sexually attractive.
That's what I just said.
He is fat, and I found out like after our birthday last year that when we went to this bar with me and my cousins, and he came and he used to mess with one of my cousins back in the day. They used to get on that. So like, we're not about to cross it. Like we can still be friends,
I forgot about that.
but it's too much against that. Like I'm not about to do that.
I forgot about that.
And knowing how this cousin is or was or still is, hell no. No, sir. I don't care how long ago it was. No, I'm good.
I remember that now. If it wasn't, that's the only factor that I think you know, and that's actually very, very important. So now I see why. But other than that, I would have said give him a chance, but I totally forgot about that. And now I ain't an advocate for him no more.
But he's cool, and we are friends. I don't want him to keep pushing for something more that is just not there. If he lose some weight, maybe we can talk. And that's a big maybe. But he's cool. But anyway, that's all with me. You wanna start with yours or?
Yeah, I'll start with mine. So, since last week we were talking about poly, I only have one poly topic today. I'm trying to have one poly topic at least every time. But anyway, so I'm in a poly group, and this person had posted something. And y'all know I be talking about this all the time, but I think it's funny when I hear other people talking about it. So they was like, poly is an African practice. Traditionally, a man cannot have more than one wife that he cannot provide for. Y'all men don't deserve a first wife if y'all talking about 50-50 already. If everyone is working, how about the head of household pay the bill, one wife pay for vacation funds, one wife to save up for everybody's account. Some of y'all only really want poly for the bedroom. And I have been saying that for a really, really long time. Now I do think, if everybody just wants to be like, all right, whatever, let's just do it 3 ways because the money has to go regardless. You know, some people just want to hear it like, I want to hear that the head of household is paying the bills type of, you know, even though my bills is going towards vacation, or even though my bills are going towards this, or, you know, whatever like that. Some people really just want to hear like, we not doing 50-50, you know, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people exchange money back and forth anyway, kind of like a 50-50 thing regardless, you know?
Mhm.
So it's just not being said that it's 50-50. So yeah, I don't know. I just think it's so funny when people like really argue about it on social media at that. One thing about me, I ain't arguing with not a goddamn soul on no goddamn social media. That ain't happening. I'm gonna get off subject for 1 second and get back on. Y'all know I told y'all we got that TikTok. I promise I'm gonna be the first one to start getting bullied. She's so skinny, she a crackhead. Did she eat? Oh my gosh. I don't come fight me. Because if you ain't gonna come fight me, I'm not replying to shit. Nothing nobody says that's hiding behind a profile can ever get under my skin. It's just never gonna happen. Absolutely not. However, back on subject. So yeah, these people are like arguing back and forth on social media. And I'm just like, why? Let everybody live how they want to live. If you want to have your person pay the bills and then you do whatever, you know, y'all do it. Why we gotta argue about what somebody else is doing in their household?
Right.
That I ain't paying a dime for none of the bills. I really hate that I'm burnt. Jesus. But you get what I'm saying? Like, why am I gonna argue with that?
I agree. Like, I'm not about to be arguing with nobody on social media. I agree with what the girl said, because I be saying that shit too. Like, first of all, because and so Friday, was it Friday? I think it was Friday. I went to Fat Tuesday. And I walked in there, and then some dude was like, "You want a shot?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So we started taking shots. So then we started talking. And then I was telling him about, you know, the last boy I was talking to. I was telling him about him, and then we were talking about like a lot of different things. And so I was like, I told him about the girls and stuff. So he like, "Well, I don't agree with that." So I'm like, "What you mean you don't agree with it?" "I don't agree with two women being with each other without a man, because a man have to be there to I forget what the fuck word he was using." I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, I'm open to, you know, having a man and a girlfriend and we all being together. Well, that's what I like. That's what I like. Okay, so and what else can you do? Because all he was talking about was the sex part. He wasn't saying nothing else about building nothing. So I'm like, sir, I don't even want to talk about this shit no more. So then these two girls came in, right? So I was like, oh, she cute. And I didn't mean to say it out loud, but it came out. So I'm like, oh, she cute. So he like, oh, you want her? You want her baby? And like start rubbing my back and shit. And she right there. And so I'm like, no, sir. No, this is not what I'm talking about. You thinking that you about to get a threesome or something real quick? Like, fuck out of here. So no.
That's
like,
exactly what he thought.
Huh?
That's exactly what he thought.
Yeah. So I'm like, this. When guys
and that's what's wrong. A lot of people are just like, poly is so sex. That's not poly. And I don't know if I'm correct or not, but that's more of the swinger type of thing.
Exactly. That's what it is.
That's that side. Mm-hmm. That's not poly. Poly is really trying to build a family. It's 3 of us. Y'all know already know I've been saying 3 people, a 3-person household is better. We got more than enough money to pay the bills. One person can actually be a stay-at-home mom and we still financially be okay because 2 other people have a job. Like, this is the type of stuff I talk about when I'm talking about poly. I'm not only talking about, now don't get me wrong, I think all people definitely have to be sexually attracted to each other. You have to have good sexual chemistry. However, you got to have more chemistry when it comes to agreeing on how we going to raise these babies, on how we paying these bills, on if everybody feel appreciated in the dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it's definitely a lot. I said I wasn't gonna go into detail about whatever I'm doing right now. Soon, y'all, soon, I promise. But you know, Yeah, I don't know, but it is a lot of people that I do know that are in poly relationships, and sometimes people do feel left out and stuff. I feel left out in just a monogamous relationship. I feel left out. You know, so I feel like I guess left out is the wrong word. I feel like someone can always get more attention than me. A girl with a prettier butt, a girl with a prettier face, a girl with a prettier pockets. I don't know. You know, not saying that I think that I would get cheated on or something, but shit happens. And I just think that, you know, I don't know. I'm always prepared for somebody to leave me. Shit, for the next person. And I know it's a bad thing to do. I don't know why. I know why I feel that way.
I think that's maybe a defense mechanism, maybe.
It could be. It could be definitely insecurities. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I never really tried to sit down and get to the root of the problem. But you know, I definitely probably should, because I do want a successful poly relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I definitely have to, I guess, dig deep down and make sure, you know, that I want. But like I said, I feel that way in a monogamous relationship as well. So
I do feel like that sometimes when I'm in a relationship, but not what you are saying. Like I feel like at times like I'm not being seen or heard, or like I'm misunderstood a lot. And like I feel like a lot of people don't understand me or really don't fully know me. Even if I'm with them for years, like I just feel like no, like certain.
I mean, I also feel like you don't ever really get to know. I mean, you don't ever really know people, because as you get older, you change. There's some things you might, you know, I might go party every weekend, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't want to party every weekend. And but the partner might be like, well, what the fuck? When I met you, this is how we was. Yeah, but now I don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So it might be something simple as that, or it might be something that's major. We never know. But I feel like, you know, it's always going to be like a getting to know a person type of phase, you know? Because you change. Yeah, for example, me and Kiki. So I'm not talk about it on podcast no more. My bad, girl. When we first met, we were different. And I was definitely broken. And I appreciate her for staying with me during all my broken years. But now I feel like I'm so much more healthy and not broken. I'm not fixed, but I'm not as broke as I was when I first met her. So that made me a different person today versus when I met her 10 years ago, because it's been a whole decade at this point. So, you know, that's what I'm talking about when I'm like, you know, things change. Things change over the years. My best friends, Tracy and Tim, they said the pastor told them when they got married, be prepared for changes, because y'all not gonna stay the same. Y'all going to change as y'all get older, and be prepared for it. And I honestly feel like that is some very good advice. That's some very good advice. Be prepared for change, because one person might change, the other person might not. And it doesn't mean that it's like, oh, you're still immature or you still want to do that, but we're getting older. No, you can still do what you want to do, but I might not want to do it no more. So it might matter. I just keep using going out on weekends because it's the easiest thing to bring up. But it's like, if my person still want to go out every weekend, maybe I'll just go out with them every other weekend, you know, and then every other weekend I'm gonna stay my ass home. You know, it's just about compromising once you realize, oh, this person is changing something, and what can I do to help that change? It make no sense. I don't know how we got on that versus the poly topic I was talking about, but yeah, I don't know. What y'all think about everything?
I mean, it's definitely you gotta find that a partnership that can get that to you. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
I feel like with me, it's always in the beginning is everything is fine and like whatever you want to do, and you so free and you bring this side out of me and all this. But then after some time, it's like, oh, you need to stop. Oh, you need to not do this. Oh, you need to do that. Like always you down with it in the beginning, and then
I think because in the beginning it's so fun, and then after you get serious, it's like, oh no, I don't want you to be doing this with somebody else. But whole T, I ain't doing it with nobody else. This is what I want to do with you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I know I definitely feel like yeah, no, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. I just think it's weird sometimes when back to the poly topic that, you know, when people only think poly is about sex, or I think we definitely put so much on the titles of who's paying what bills and things like that. However, I have been living on my own for about a year and a half now, so I don't have nobody to say nothing like that to. And I really feel like me and Kiki had a good system when we were living together. So you know, I don't know. I now that I'm getting older, it's just like it's so much put on to who's paying what. When I was younger though, it was like, oh hell no.
Well, I mean, when do you feel like you truly are able to support yourself and like, you know, take care of yourself and like do whatever you want to do?
Me?
Cause yeah, you.
Hell yeah. All my bills are paid, and all year I've been going out of town every single month.
Well, I
Since
mean,
2020.
but all right, you going out of town every month, but your financial goals, are you able to meet those?
I'm still saving. My savings look bomb.
Okay, no, well, what I'm saying is you're able to take care of yourself. Now, then the thing is meeting a partner that's able to take care of themselves, and then when y'all come together, it shouldn't be no issue of who pays what, because it's like, all right, we just making each other better because we're both already able to take care of ourselves. And I wasn't trying to. I just want you to know I wasn't insinuating you couldn't. I'm just saying like if once you are able to manage yourself and maintain your own lifestyle, you then just need to find a partner that's able to manage their lifestyle. And then when y'all come together, y'all should be able to get bigger and better and have more. You know, because there's always some overlap and over like I can always be able to feed another person every day. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be an issue, but whoever I'm gonna be with should be able to feed another person every day, and it shouldn't be an issue. You know?
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I just don't, you know, like we keep focusing on who's doing what, but are you looking like, is the person looking to be taken care of, or like what if they can manage their lifestyle to a level that is comfortable, they it shouldn't be an issue when y'all come together, you know?
Yeah.
So like that's that equally yoked kind of thing.
Yeah. I think the only time I really care about like who's paying for what is when people start throwing out the whole head of household thing. That's when I'm just like, nah.
If you claim to be the head of the household, you think you better be the head of this household.
But see, this what I'm saying, like y'all talking about titles, like what is the relationship like? It's not like, you know what I mean? Like who cares when the relationship is right? Like who calls who what? Like that shit don't mean nothing.
Because there's a lot of people out here that really be making it seem like that they be like, oh, I'm paying all the bills and I do this and I do that. And it's just like, why are you even saying that to other people, number one? But number two, it ain't even true. So, you know, when it's situations like that, that's when I be like,
That's when you, if that's your partner, that's when you need to have a conversation with your partner and be like, what's going on? Like it's not, I don't know. I think when the connection is right, it won't even matter who says they're what, because it's already established internally. Like it's an internal communication that's a problem.
Mhm.
Like, because I don't know, like you can take care of yourself, get a partner that can take care of themselves, and then y'all come together and you know take care of each other. And it won't really matter. Establish a relationship where you can communicate with each other, stuff like that.
Mm.
But just worry about who get the title ahead and don't. That shit that ain't about nothing.
No, you're right, because when the situation is right, like I don't think about shit like that. But
I mean, why would you? Like, it's like you work, you getting money, your partner getting money. Like it shouldn't be no issue with nothing else. Like y'all good.
I think because I just look for flaws in everybody, so that makes me think about that shit. And I can never be like, oh, go with the flow, or even ever let the situation be right. Because I always be like, oh, something wrong with this person, or they fat, or they something. You know, it's just something that's always in a way to make the situation never be right. And it could just, it's just me. I know that. But I'm still working on myself. I ain't there yet. It's taking a long time to fix myself. Fuck. I'm fucking tired. Anyway. We moving on.
Yeah. You ready for my next topic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this guy, he was telling the story of how his friend gives his kid's mom a certain amount of money per month, but the baby mother's friends and I guess whoever else, family or some other whoever at host, don't know if they whoever at host, just calling them
Like the name.
So anyway, they talked her into putting it's like, oh, you could get more money from him and blah blah blah. So she goes and put him on child support, even though he was giving her a certain amount. So once she put him on child support, the judge ordered him to pay less per month.
Wow.
What he was giving, like it was twice, it was more than twice as less as what he was giving her. So he decided, okay, well, this is all the money I'm giving you. I'm not giving you nothing extra.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's mad because she's like, you're just being so petty, blah, blah, blah. But first of all, ho, you was being petty.
Exactly.
If they broke, don't fix it. If my man was already given a certain amount, and it was a decent amount at that, if he's already given a certain amount, why are you so pressed to see if you can get it $100, $200 more? Like, it's not even that. Right.
That's
so
what my ass did.
Yeah, so I'm like, I agree with the dad. I wouldn't give nothing extra. Now, what I would do is I would buy, like, if the child is like, oh, I want this, this, and this, that's fine. It's going to stay over here. When you come over, the stuff is here. Mm-hmm. Oh, you want this? Sure enough, we'll get you wherever you want. Mm-hmm. It's just going to stay here. You know what I'm saying?
Even if I did it for a little while, I would do it because you, lady,
to prove my point
been trying to been petty and trying to do that shit.
Yeah, and then like exactly. And if I was him, I would actually never give her any.
I would took her ass for custody.
Like I would never give her any money in her hand. Like I would never give her any money. Now I would probably still do stuff like if she's like, oh, can you buy the baby some shoes? I would buy the baby some shoes or something like that, of course. But to give her actual money, I would never do it again. Because it wasn't broke. Why did you do it?
Listening to people.
You can't, sometimes you really can't listen to everybody around you because they on the outside looking in.
And some people don't have your best interests at heart. They trying to destroy your shit. Just do it. What the fuck you do? Go listen to their asses. And what you do? Get cut short.
Right. You know how people be, what? He giving you $450, girl? That means he can afford a lot more. You should take him to child support. That's how they be sounding too.
And then you gotta also have people out of your business, friends, family or not, like whatever. Like it's certain shit that I ain't about to be going. I mean, I tell you everything, but like I'm not about to be like, oh, cousin, whoever, this is going on. No, because I did that shit with one of our cousins not too long ago. She caught me at a bad time, and I just started venting, and she went and switched my whole shit around. I'm like, bitch, this is why I don't talk to you. So no, ain't nobody gonna know shit. Fuck that. Well, besides everybody on the podcast.
Right. But yeah, I'm just like,
but it's recorded, so y'all know that I said it. Shit, y'all ain't gotta hear from nobody else.
Yeah, but I just thought that was I thought it was hella funny, honestly. You know, yeah, I thought it was funny. But speaking of kids' fathers, my daughter hadn't talked to her dad in a few weeks now, probably 2 months. So he called her the day before yesterday. Huh?
I said,
yeah, who's counting? But anyway, so he called her day before yesterday, but me and her was on the way out the door. So he was like, oh, just call me in the morning. Cause it was a little late. It was like 8-9 o'clock. So he was like, oh, just give me a call in the morning. So the next morning I went to work and then I called Naya. I'm like, hey, don't forget to call your dad back. She's like, okay, I'll wait for him to call back. And I'm always trying to encourage her to call him back. If he calls or if he wants to see her, I try to encourage her to have a relationship with him, but she's so over it. Why have she not heard from you for almost 2 months? I can't keep encouraging it. She's too old.
Right.
She's too old. Yeah. So, it sucks. It sucks so bad. It sucks because I can't do anything about it. So, I just feel bad sometimes, but I did what I think I did what I was supposed to do as a mom, and that's to say, hey, give him a call. But I didn't push the issue. Like, if you say no, you say no. I'm not.
She was crying on Friday, and it hurt my heart so bad. Like, I thought I was about to fall out. I cannot stand to see her upset or crying.
Me either. That's why every time she get mad at me, I gotta be walking away and stuff because I be mad that she's mad. What was your question, D?
I was just saying that relationship is going to be for a lifetime, so it's never going to be a thing where she's over it, really.
But see, the thing is, there is no relationship. There is no relationship, and that is the issue.
But there is though.
Okay, there is no good relationship.
So, like I said, but their relationship is for a lifetime. So, it's never going to be a point to where she's not going to need to be working on it and making sure it's right.
Why she got to work on it?
Because she's a part of it. I mean, they have to work on their relationship. I understand. I mean, it's just as a child, you don't realize it until your parent is gone, that, you have a responsibility to make sure that relationship is right. Like, not to, but I've lost my father, so I understand, that they're not always going to be there. And even though they're not always right, you're still going to always hold that relationship very dear to your heart. So it's never going to be a point where where the relationship should be neglected.
Okay, but it's also the opposite as well, where he can lose her.
Oh, I totally 100%
he can lose her or something.
I'm not saying I'm not giving him a pass.
Like I said, I encourage it, but I don't push the issue. I mention it once, and that's going to be it. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh no, you need to call him because you only get one parent. You only get one Naya. His other daughter is not Naya. His son is not Naya.
You're right.
And he has relationships with them. He gets them. He sees them all the time. Absolutely not. What you will not do is try to make my child feel bad for not wanting a relationship with you. That's not going to happen anymore.
No, I'm not giving him a pass. What I'm saying is that it's just that it's a pure fact that you will only ever have one father and one mother.
And one specific child that is that child. If I die,
No,
my
yes,
mom would not
you
get
are
another
absolutely
Sharice
right.
out of
But
Sharonda.
I understand that and I agree, but I'm just saying I'm saying it goes both ways. I'm not negating the parents' obligation to establish and maintain a relationship. I absolutely think if you have a child, you should be a part of that child's life as much as possible, especially when you have the opportunity to do so. I'm just saying, it goes both ways, you know.
Okay. I totally get that. Um, but like I said, I encourage it, but I don't push the issue because and
Yeah,
then
you
even like now, him calling, he's gonna say something like, oh, what you had for school so far? Don't ask her what she had for school. Ask her, do you want me to send you some money for school? Do you want me to pick you up some shoes for school? Don't ask her what she has. Because all he want to know is what I buy so he could talk about what I bought. You ain't give her, I think he probably gave her like $200 or $300 all year. And that's been nice. That's been nice saying 200 or 300, right? Because I think she got 100 for her birthday and another random 100. So don't
I mean, I'm
it
I'm
be the
not
way
trying to.
that he tries to approach her, or he'll say stuff like, "Oh, what you do all summer? Did you get to go out of town? I bet you ain't get to go out of town or something like that." But my daughter done been everywhere. Places he don't even know. I mean, he don't
Yeah,
even know because he doesn't call, so he don't know where she is, where she's going, things like that. So it's about his approach when he does call too.
no, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying continue to encourage it because you don't get another parent. Like you're doing the right thing. I'm agreeing with you. You're doing the right thing. Encourage that they have a relationship because it's only one parent and it's only one child. So and foster it. That's what I'm saying. It's one thing when a child isn't available. Because I've had that situation. I've known people where they wanted to be a part of the child's life, but the other parent would make the child available to them, and it's another when the child is available, but they're tired of being disappointed. So and I understand that, but I'm just saying, like if God forbid anything ever was to occur, you realize that's not going to go away. That role, that father, that want, what I'm saying, that's not going to go away. So
Yeah. I mean, I get it, and I agree with you as well. However, I have never been one of those people that be like, you only get one mom, you only get one dad. You're absolutely right. But they only get one you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only gonna get one friend that's D. If I take you for granted and I lose you, I'm not getting another friend like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with your parents. I feel like, that, oh, that's your sister, that's your family. So what? So what? If they're doing you dirty, treating you like trash or anything like that, you absolutely have every right to cut off anybody you ever want to. Mom, dad, grandma, kid, child, everybody. I told y'all before, if Naya cut me off when she become an adult and she's successful, I did my job as a parent, right? I did my job as a parent. I made sure that she had all the tools she needed to become successful. So if I did something that make her mad at me and she cut me off, it is what it is, because that's the type, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean I ain't gonna be not stalking her. I'm still stalk her, but I'm gonna be like, it is what it is. I'm never gonna be like, I'm her mother, she should treat me different. No, because what did I do to make her want to treat me different? Right? You know what I'm saying? We're not
you
perfect when
definitely
we're
should
parents,
treat
but
you
we also
different.
got to stop thinking that we are.
But she definitely should treat you different.
If I gave her reason to, which I believe I did.
No, I'm talking about at
No,
all times. No, I'm talking about at
no.
all times. Your mother should be held at a higher regard than most people at all times.
I know. We all have different opinions on
Totally agree.
things.
You feel like
Your phone went on mute.
I feel like your mom should always have a like that's one of the people that should always be treated as, you know, a higher authority or whatever.
I agree.
I agree. If they give you, yeah, no. It's some mamas out here that I be looking at and I be like, I don't know how the kid's so loyal to that mama. That mama done tore you up for life.
Yeah.
And I don't mean physically, I mean mentally. You know, but to each their own. I don't give my opinions on it because it's not me. I have my opinion. I said, you know, everybody is everybody. Friends, family, whoever. I think everybody is everybody, you know? Just like some parents cut off kids, some kids cut off parents. It just is what it is.
I would be pissed off.
Why should the parent be able to cut off the kid with no problem, but as soon as the kid cut off the parent, then the kid, oh no, that's your mama. I'm their kid who didn't ask to be here.
And
why is it? Why nobody? The parents cutting off the
kid. I
kid.
went through all of that pain and suffering
because you slipped up and got pregnant.
Ungrateful ass.
And you sound like the crazy mamas that be saying it.
You motherfucking right. I'm gonna say that shit.
I ain't gonna say that.
I
ain't gonna say you grateful for me bringing you because you didn't ask me to be here. You didn't ask me to be here. I was stupid and
take you out. I brought you in this world and I can take you out. You ain't asked to be here. I'm taking you out.
That is the most toxic sentence you can ever say. I swear to goodness. You telling me because you birthed me that you get to kill me? That's what you're telling me?
Right.
That's so toxic. That's so toxic. I'm gonna ask Naya, have I ever said that to her before? Because I don't believe I did, because I feel like it's such a toxic thing to say. Now, I might have said it in a joking way, but I've never said it in a serious way, ever. Because I don't believe that I have the right to take her out of this world because I bring her into it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Listen, I brought you in, I will take you out. It's either me or you.
Toxic.
It's either me or you, because what you're not going to do is disrespect me. I'm your mother.
Toxic. And you can't keep on throwing out, I'm your mother, so blah, blah, blah. If you are, now, if you are, and I guess, and when I say perfect, I mean perfect in your own situation. If you are a really good parent in your own situation, I feel like you can throw out things like, I'm your mother, you should give me a little more respect in that because I did blah, 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 I made sure blah, blah, blah. But it's just some parents, mothers and fathers out here, or just guardians sometimes, that are not doing their best for the child and then still demand the utmost respect for being that authority. No, absolutely not. You telling me that you get the, I don't know, still all my money every time I get paid from work, and I'm supposed to just say, okay, it's okay because she's my mom. He's my dad. So it's okay because I gotta respect them. So I can't even say, why the hell are you stealing my money? You get what I'm saying?
Why the fuck is you in my wallet?
You get what I'm saying? It's just like, no, it depends. That whole, because I'm your mother, it's not for everybody. And you know what I'm saying? And that whole, you can't cut them off. That's your parent. A lot of parents cut off these kids, and nobody goes and be an advocate for these kids of why, your parent can't cut you off. That's messed up. No. But as soon as the kids say, I just feel like it's a toxic relationship and I'm not going to have a relationship with my mother or father. Then what? That's your mother. That's your father. They bring you into this world. I didn't fucking ask to be here. And most of the time, the pregnancy wasn't even planned. So it's not like they even planned me. I was an accident. You know what I'm saying?
They
and then
you
using the excuse, she brought you into the world. She could have got an abortion. Somebody else would have had me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, nobody else had you.
But you feel like you're 22? You feel like you're 22 in spite of you was waiting to be born, you 22, and so if your mom and dad didn't have you, somebody else would have had you. Your spirit.
All our spirits are just floating around. We're waiting to come back down here.
22. Y'all ain't seen Soul?
I know what you're talking about, but I have not seen it. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
it's funny.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no. I absolutely don't agree. No, I'm not saying that y'all wrong or that I'm wrong or that y'all right or I'm right. All I'm saying is I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's situational. And then why is nobody again being the advocates for the kids that's getting cut off by the parents? I don't want to hear that stuff that's your mom, that's your dad. I absolutely don't come to me with that. Because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Now, granted, I don't want to cut off my mom or my daddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I think I have pretty decent relationships with both of them as of right now. And so I'm not trying to cut them off or something. But if I wanted to, I wouldn't need nobody telling me, oh, that's your mom, that's your dad. No, because you don't know what the reason is of why I want to cut them off. And even if it might be a petty reason to you, it might not be a petty reason to me. It could have been something that fucked me up mentally, fucked me up physically. And that's why I want to cut them off. So what's small to somebody is not small to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So no, absolutely don't believe in that saying that I cut off anybody. I'm lying. There's a couple people that I won't cut off. But you get what I'm saying? These scissors for almost everybody, okay? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because, and especially now that I'm still trying to heal myself from all the hurt and things that I've been through that I don't even talk about with people. Oh, absolutely not. I'm not letting people disturb my peace nowadays. I'll do it one person nowadays. I swear to goodness. One. That's it. And I be trying not to do that. Because I don't have the energy. I don't want to do it. I'll talk to you in a couple weeks. Because I'm not going back and forth. I don't want to do it. So.
Make my shoulders hurt. I don't like to argue.
Uh-oh. But anyway, did you have any jokes or anything for us, Ronnie?
No, I do not have a joke. I will have one next week. But y'all, so I was reading this little article, right? And in North Carolina, like they're trying to like raise the law or whatever for like the minimum age of marriage. Because right now it's 14. Isn't that fucking crazy? And they're trying to raise it to 16. But that shit is crazy. Like, first of all, did that mean like a grown man can get married to a 14-year-old?
Yeah, it's with parental consent.
That's fucking crazy.
But that's in a lot of states. That's why I've been saying it. In DC, you can fuck a 16-year-old right now. You go to a high school, pick up a girl in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital.
That is fucking crazy.
The legal age. You could be 50 years old dating a girl that's in high school. And it's totally legal.
It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense at all. Like, and granted, people can probably still do it anyway, but the law needs to be fucking changed to like to 18. Like, this shit crazy. I was just sitting there thinking about like, well, because this is North Carolina, right? They still have like slaveries and shit and racism and shit there.
Yeah, they don't have slavery, but it's racism everywhere.
But you know, so I seen this movie, right? And I forget the name of the movie, but they had kidnapped this lady. She was like, she wrote books and stuff. And then they had kidnapped her and took her to some part that was like far deep in I think in Alabama. And they had like a slavery farm. And now I don't know because I don't be all deep down in the South or wherever, you know, they had the slaves be, but they had like covered it up so good. No, they might not be.
I'm not going to say that it can't happen. It could happen. I mean, anything is possible. You know, things could happen. So I'm not going to say if that's something that's a right or wrong.
In this country, there's definitely people being forced to work without being paid somewhere in the country. Yes, I would say yes, that's happening somewhere in this country. because people forced to work in sex shops and different kind of and sweatshops, and somewhere in this country hidden away there may be somebody working on a farm against their will. It's not being paid, yes, but the movie is not, like they were saying, like it's still chattel slavery, where it's, you know, based upon your race and all that stuff. It's not really let's not put that on the
No, I'm not
Carolina.
putting it on nowhere. But when I
Nothing.
seen that movie, I mean, like I don't think it's like people out picking cotton, but like how what you just said, like I think people are being forced some fucking where to work like fucking slaves. And it's not right. And I wish I could go and find them, but I don't got time for that shit because I don't want to get caught up in none of it. But that's not right.
That sounds crazy.
Well, whatever. People go and try to save people over in
Not right.
all parts of the world. And if I had the guts to go and do that shit, I would. And I don't even know where to start. But that just had my mind just wondering, like once I was reading that article, like that just had my mind thinking about all of this shit. Cause that's how my mind worked. So and I don't know. I was just like over here going crazy, like what the fuck? Like, is it like children being forced to marry like the old white men or something? Like, I don't know. My brain just think like that. But yes. I don't know. That's all I got for y'all.
But
For real, like I was okay.
you got real hype real fast and then calm down.
Because like when I was
scared or not.
Huh?
I didn't know if I was scared or not.
No, like I'm sorry, my bad. But when I was reading it, I'm like, what the fuck? And then like I had put my whole vision and story together in my head. That's just how things be working out. I do
that often.
Yeah, my brain work like that, even when I try not to. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah. That's all I got for y'all. I got a question for you. Well, you can probably only answer this because D not on social media and Q don't really post on Instagram. Not that I've seen. I don't know if you post that much. Anyway, how many times can you post a picture in the same outfit?
Girl, you asking the wrong girl, cause I rewear my outfits and I got shit ton of clothes. But whatever I like the most is what I wear the most. I'm one of the people that just got a whole lot of clothes that just sit there. So yes, I repost. If you go through my Instagram right now, I'm sure in the same swimsuit every summer, I wore that black and white bathing suit. This is the first year I have not posted a picture in that black and white swimsuit.
I'm glad.
You know which one I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Every year I've posted a picture in there. And then it's probably one or two outfits that I might have posted, you know, twice, but I don't care. People rewear shit all the time. They just don't post it. I just don't give a fuck because it's social media. So I don't care. I'm sorry. I just don't care about social media. I'm going to post whatever the fuck I want to post. Y'all should watch my stories. I look ugly.
I will not post the same outfit. Now, I have like at least 200 bathing suits, right? If I know I'm going to a pool party and I know I'm going to post, I have to wear a new bathing suit. Like I can, even if I wore it a year ago. Like it was so funny because like the last pool party we went to, no, the one before last, I was like, oh, I want to wear this swimsuit that I wore when me and Chave went to Miami like 2 years ago. And I was like, no, because somebody probably remember because I posted it and it's on my page. Now, if I post and it's like in my story, because it don't last that long, then maybe I'll wear it again and post it again. But no, shit, I will not post the same fucking outfits. And definitely bathing suits. You got to get at least a lot. I got too many bathing suits. I probably got more bathing suits than clothes. That's bad.
Actually, you know, normally I don't buy like swimsuits in the summertime, but this summer I bought a shit ton. So that is the only reason I did not buy my black and white. I mean, wear my black and white swimsuit because I done bought a shit ton and I still got new ones that I gotta wear. So that's the only reason. But please trust me, I don't care. I promise. I don't. None. I don't care about none.
Yeah. Well, okie dokie. We checking out. Damn, I wish I had a joke.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
My jokes be funny. I think I should be a comedian too. Like, I think I'd be really fucking funny. I think so. Yeah. People be laughing at my jokes when I post them on social media. You don't be laughing. You be paying more attention to it.
I don't. I don't pay attention. I ain't gonna lie, I don't.
Yeah, later.
All right, y'all. Well, we out.
Yeah.
Peace, love, and positivity. Episode 193.